So I'm Carmen Schenk.
I'm Xavier Wilhelmi.
And that's Vinny, our new schoolie.
Yes.
What is Vinny?
It's a 2001 Ford E450. And right now it's got a FEMA roof on it. Fresh from Louisiana. And
it sprung a leak. And we're dealing with it.
It's a tiny little drip, but since we already moved some furniture in, we just need to address it eventually.
Yes.
Want to come in?
Yeah. Come join us. Hey, welcome to our home. I am Carmen Schenk, the Tiny House Foodie, and this is my new favorite thing. This is the Breville Smart Oven Air. It's got a number of different features. And the reason why I really love this thing is because in our first tiny house, we didn't have an oven that worked right. So now I can bake that pie. So it has a number of cool features. My favorite right now is the dehydrator because we make yogurt in there. And we have yogurt in our breakfast, our horse chow breakfast.
Yes.
And that's kind of fun.
And we can tune the jars.
Yeah, that's random. Random fact, you can tune
yogurt jars. Once they come freshly out of the oven, they actually make musical sounds when you bang them onto a wooden top.
And then put them in the fridge.
Yes, when you're done playing.
When you're done playing. This is a table from our restaurant. It was in our first tiny house and now it's here. And it was a two-top in the restaurant, and it's our little blast from the past that we keep handy. Beautiful. We were going to do the usual kitchen cabinets, and I went to Lowe's and priced out 48 inches worth of kitchen cabinets, and it was $350. And then I went to the antique store and looked around, couldn't find anything. Went to the Habitat store and found this. They gave it to me for $100. I gave it a coat of paint, and he polished the hardware, and ta-da! Our kitchen cabinet. And this is our pump and faucet. It serves double duty, and it's also off-grid, which is really my favorite part. The sink can be here or someplace else. We also have a plan back here. We have a few things left over from the restaurant. And so the plan is that there will be a little row of bins back here. So we'll keep some flatware and some utensils and who knows what all. It'll end up back there in a row. It'll be over top of the plumbing, so that won't be visible anymore. But it's kind of an interesting detail. So we'll see how it looks.
And this will get a...
oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got through Craigslist some used white marble countertops.
Some Japanese marble.
Yes, and this will get a countertop, just like our throne in the back of the bus. This
was a fruit basket from TJ Maxx that we have blinged up, and it's going to be a chandelier that will hang around in here somewhere. So that's repurposing something. We're big into copper, so as you can see from our sofa, we have taken a classical design from the Bauhaus from Le Corbusier and copied it in copper instead of chrome and added the cushions, and so these two are our sofas and also our bed because they do come together. And what was really important to me in this house was that we could serve a number of people around a table. So when we figure out how, we'll put a table here and we'll be able to serve 6 to 8 people, which I think would be really cool, because that was one of the things we really missed in our last house, was not being able to serve a meal to our entire family at one time.
Yes,
so
life happens in the kitchen, and that's where a beautiful time is, around the table.
So that was a big priority to us, to be able to have people in our home and feed them great food and kind of, spread the love.
The sofa is actually attached to the back, to the side of the bus, and so that's nice and sturdy. And everything else, we still have the attachment rails for the original seats and the hardware, the nuts and bolts and the lugs that engage in these rails. So our kitchen cabinet, our fridge, everything will make so you can quickly lock it against the wall, and bingo, there it is. And if we need to take things out for whatever purpose, we can simply twist it, unlock it, and move it out. Since Carmen is the Tiny House Foodie and is writing beautiful books, I thought one important feature in this new home of ours must be bookshelves. And so we found some semi-curly maple, and I just made some basic bookshelves out of it with dovetail joints and regular joinery. And
regular European joinery.
Hand finished by regular
So I
hand
said I
plane.
wanted shelves, and I'm thinking, okay, so we're gonna do the next best thing to picking up shelves from Walmart or IKEA or something. And then when he's out getting wood for a pipe organ, he gets the maple and he makes real shelves.
Yeah, there's
So,
no nail in it. There's not a
not a
single nail
nail.
in it.
There's not any glue either, is there?
No, there's
a little glue?
in both shelves. There's about 1 ounce of wood glue
Okay.
per shelf.
No
That's it.
sandpaper. All
No
joinery.
sandpaper. No.
And a little frosted glass. And the idea being to keep things on the shelf when we're moving. And the frosted glass in the back to provide a little bit of privacy to the throne room and the storage area.
Throne room.
Here's the throne.
Yes. Ta-da! Also, some of the salvaged countertop, which we will use a larger piece in our kitchen. And well, underneath it's just a luggable loo. And there's the hole. Pick up our. Sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, you want to have a quality environment when you're doing certain important.
Contemplation.
Yes, correct. And this is our bathroom.
This is the bathroom.
This is the running water,
Yeah.
if you need it.
Yeah. This is a piece of furniture I bought years ago at an auction for $37, and I gave it a coat of paint and wasn't crazy about it, so I kept going. And we ended up with 4 different colors and then the black. I thought we would maybe put the copper bowl in the surface, but I kind of like it on top. So this is a very kind of off-grid friendly, super simple way of doing plumbing that we know will be fine because we'll have actual water running up there. Mm-hmm. But we know from our first tiny house that we don't necessarily need 2 sinks. So it'll be fine if it's just a basin back here. And then maybe one day this will be a tub or a shower. For right now it'll be storage, but we'll, kind of make it up as we go along. We also know from our first tiny house experience that that we don't really need to shower every single day. So I'm a weaver, and one of the things that I've done not too long ago was weave some cloth and made it into cushions for the schoolie. Well, we've got more space, so we may end up with more of these, but it's kind of fun that they are start to finish. This cloth is something that I made, and that one has it has a sweater, an old sweater cut up and woven into it. So this is a little bit of our recycled materials
wardrobe.
and old yarn and new yarn. And on the sofa we have this blue piping, and our upholstery guy happened to just have this blue roll, so we didn't have to buy new vinyl for this fun little trim. So we were happy that we were able to find some recycled material for this. This is all supposedly non-toxic materials, like the foam is not supposed to be the kind that off-gasses the formaldehyde and all the bad stuff. And then the vinyl is supposed to be more of a healthier version. So that was important to me because, we end up with weird health issues around here. So anything that we can do to keep it from being, like new houses tend to off-gas all kinds of crazy stuff. So we didn't want to build a brand new bus and put it all together and then end up with health effects from the toxic stuff. So it was important to us to find better quality ingredients, so to speak, just like a chef, better quality ingredients for your food. So
yeah. After all, it's our home,
yeah.
And we might as well do it once, do it right,
yeah,
and do it tiny.
guys, Alexis and Christian here with Tiny House Expedition.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And click left or right for more tiny house stories and tours.